the explosive prowess that is Texture. And that is a rough way for things to start for FNATIC. Durka gets his one, but 3 lost on the side of the defense.
And I like the idea, you know, they were trying to catch him in that transition, but right. Gen G's trading has been so good this year. They've just been a complete unit. And we're gonna go into this retake. I mean, there's not really much FNATIC can do. There's infinite utility still from the side of Gen G. I mean, they didn't really have to use much because everyone just dropped like flies in that fight.
All they had to use were the bullets they had. And it's, I mean, it maybe gets messy. Locky and Munchkin are both weak, but they don't really have any room to breathe on the side. Boaster falls, Leo will join him. Gen G creeping forward towards C. Alphair is gonna be the first. Chronicle over the top, and the turret will certainly help.
And that's going to dissuade them now. They're going to want to go back. And this contact style, I feel like FNATIC are kind of ahead of it.
Leo was not. Durka was able to trade, though. The one thing here is that, yes, Gen G have lost 2 members, but those were both the pistols.
Yeah.
The massive amount of, the vast majority of the firepower and firepower that's waiting on the other side still exists. And that comes through.
I mean, this could get really dicey for Gen G. This nade could create the pandemonium needed to get a free kill, but
it hurts.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Down to a 1v1. Texture not able to settle the shots.
Wall bangable. If you try to grab the orb, you're gonna die. Oh!
If you try to swing into Texture, you're gonna die too.
Yeah.
But there's that spam that you were mentioning, trying to settle into the second, but no, Texture claims another. With the numbers advantage. Oh, Leo! 3 massive kills, the 4th not settled, but the damage has been done. What can Lakia do? No armor, but a rifle in hand. He's trying to get high ground. No fight given.
If he plants, he will get that Fade ultimate online.
Yeah, but does he have enough space? I mean, he obviously is concerned about being pressed in.
Oh, he's gonna get wall banged right here. The bullets don't connect. He has the info.
Oh, he's got it down to 1, and there's that ult online. Paranoia traded for it. Boaster going forward. The captain of the ship trying to find Paul Waters and see if he can spot him. Lakia with 3 in the clutch for Gen G.
To potentially meet Gen G face to face, but here comes the showstopper out of Texture.
Oh,
he hears the footsteps.
Spot at the ankle, not able to land shots. Meanwhile, Durka on the other side, another round that seems to be going the way of FNATIC when it shouldn't have been. Not only did Gen G have full guns, they had Texture's ult too.
I would love to see that back after this round because Durka found such a crazy timing, and he even is so aware. He drops his rifle to his teammate knowing that he's 5 HP.
Now he's got the rocket in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
What a sidestep from Chronicle there.
That was so clean. Not able to sidestep Karam, but more to go.
Oh.
This is...
30 seconds
I mean,
left.
this series has told me already that nothing is safe, that nothing is secure, nothing is sound.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, you really don't know which way this is gonna go quite yet.
I mean, Durka's got 5 HP. Boaster doesn't have any guns. They have full armor. They have a lot of ults online and more on the way.
Oh.
And they've got the open architecture as well.
A rocket to follow up just in case as well. No one's there, doesn't matter. Munchkin has something to say about it though, but Leo!
Leo's louder! A 4v2. Leo has been spectacular this map already.
I mean, the last 3 matches he's played, he's had like 30 bombs back to back to back. He was a big reason why the reverse sweep happened.
He and Chronicle both
have
just been outrageous.
I feel like a lot of times, especially in a game like Valorant, there can be quite a bit of recency bias, but you cannot forget about the star power and the veteran experience that this FNATIC team has. Yeah, they didn't make these events. They didn't make Madrid, right? But honestly, Boaster's whole goal going into this year was, I want to make Shanghai. And now they're here and they're doing this.
There's the contact. Oh, they're countering on this really early, or at least trying to. Leo will fall.
No more pit.
Munchkin is traded. The spam not connecting, not settling. And Meteor punishes on it.
But while all this is happening, Doug, the bomb is being planted at A. It's going to be a head-to-head with the Omen players right here.
A perfect pump fake. Rotation through. Karan holding on to Heaven right now. with the Sheriff in hand. Lakia not much better off as far as weaponry goes. Spike has been ticking for a few seconds now as the wall goes up. Lakia understands there's a really good chance they've lost contain. They've lost the shot, but Karan does not miss. A 1v2 now. Durka with so much on his shoulders. And again, time is the main factor here. He does not have the luxury of being patient with this, of being selective with his approach. He's got to take the fight to their doorstep. One will be found, but time will be the difference maker. See the utility in full force as Durka has to get out. Manages to do so. Now without taking some damage along the way. And now another pit used. Oh, Leo will fall.
He was not ready for that whatsoever.
Boaster has picked up the op texture, playing this tight angle as the smoke goes down. He tucks, finding a little bit more safety in the pit. They don't really have much more to get through to this.
This post plan is so hard, but Chronicle gets texture. That's an opening.
The paranoia now invested. Lakia trying to hold the lines. Chronicle gets a second. If it's not Leo, it's Chronicle. Karan falling down with 30 HP to try to hold him back. Cannot land the shots. And now it's a weapon trade, and Munchkin left in 1v2. One spotted. The second snap will not connect.
They're 11-3 on it this year.
You wouldn't believe it, given how this has gone, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better. I thought for a moment Texture was going to have a timing because Durka didn't spot him at the beginning, but more was found, and now satcheling forward, hunting.
Oh, that's 2 for Munchkin in this round.
Chronicle had contained there, but he falls. Leo filling in on the space behind it. The wall's the only thing that's keeping him back. He hears the cross. He hears the footsteps. They're trampling forward. But Boaster has stayed. Is he aware? Too many targets to choose from. Or excuse me, his Karan there was there.
Spike planted.
And now the dog going forward, a Nightfall.
Oh my gosh.
In exchange. And a Prowler to follow up. 3v2, but the spike was planted. Can they hold on? Lakia, that's a big kill. Looking for a second. Tempted into the swing. And baited for it. Now Munchkin, 45 HP, forced to play the hero. Forced to be the savior for Gen G in this round. In this half! Almost lands a second. Jess said that's where they were headed, but they have fully sent. Look at how far up Texture is. But Durka trading a rocket, dropping the first and the second, and now looking for more, but not connecting. Lakia on the swing in the face of the lockdown. Texture cannot stand either.
Because he knows that he doesn't even want to give the 1v1 to anybody.
Yeah, he's
from the side of Gen G. What? How did he just hit that?
I don't know. But you're right, Alfier's the weak side and he knows it. He's not playing too far up.
Oh
and
my.
You've got Boaster who can TP to the opposite side of the map. That's exactly what he does. Alfier plucking Texture out of the sky. And the defense of FNATIC will stand strong once more.
Down, C.
Meteor has been surrounded. You've got pings on the mini-map. Spotting there, and that's why they want to turn attention this way and take this fight. But Alfier, you sneaky son of a gun, only found one.
Jeez. And as that's happening, look at this. It's a free A site with Chronicle and Boaster.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Just when you think you understand what's happening on the other side, just when you think you know where FNATIC are going to strike, they pull the rug out on you.
And now they're going B. A masterclass.
They've got to convert the round, though, and pistols are never secure.
But Boaster really set them up here, though, Doug.
Yeah, he did. They've just got to settle, though. Oftentimes, this is the hardest part. Chronicle will fall. Numbers the way of the defense. They've gotten the spike down, though. Perhaps seeming a little insecure or a little unsure about their post-plant position. Durka's able to funnel out onto one, and he will fall. Boaster, though, will crumble. Still kind of forced and funneled into A main. They're going to have a paranoia in their lap. Texture's going to tuck out from under the smoke. Punish one, punish a second. The one thing that FNATIC missed in this round was space.
Oh my goodness, that paranoia was amazing from Karan.
Find you.
It hit every single player. And now Texture, he's looking way more confident now after that.
30
It's
seconds
still 3
left.
rifles up on the side of the attack. And the mind game continue.
It's just gonna be so hard to bring this one back. I think they're gonna end with a B split. If Alpha can kill Munchkin here, they do have a chance. They have an opening.
Yeah.
There, and we're gonna be going into a straight B hit.
Dude, he still left him. He didn't
almost-
get the kill, but
He almost connected on that.
that did not feel good. Gen G holding the line, though. It's just Boaster and Alfia that are left now. One rifle in the hands of the Sentinel. And they're going to get the space, or they should, in theory, get the space to get the spike down if they commit to A. But that window's closing real fast.
Gen.G are playing this defensive side really well right now. When they're up numbers, you know, they're just chilling out. They're grouping up. Not giving ones.
Nor should they.
As I say that.
Is this where they start? Alphair with 3. Boasters left alone. On an island in a 1v2, and Munchkin to be here with a... Oh, he doesn't have his paranoia. He's already used it. The spam coming through. The kill will land. The second transfer. Steady.
Down A.
But he's looking like Rambo right now.
Bring them down.
One-man army.
Alphair might be able to find a timing here. Might be able to find a window, but it's not just Meteor that's here. There's utility.
Placing swamp grenade.
Munchkin's on the other side. He was right to try to flush out that corner.
You know, if Texture has that deep sea angle,
10 seconds
where
left.
else is Alphair going to be lurking?
Right.
That's why you see the crossfire on to be in that moment. Now they're just going to hunt.
As they should. You see the buy for FNATIC. It's brutal. And it seems like there's not really any way in. Gen.G have slammed the door in this round once more. Now they've got the pit they're going to have to navigate through, but Chronicle has gotten past it. Durka investing his rocket, getting another. The defense still trying to hold on strong. They're rotating out, and they're leaving 2. This is a beautiful call.
Last player standing.
Wow. Just wow. Oh, wait.
Spike planted.
Okay. I thought for a second.
On the attack half for the first time.
Yeah.
And now the spam through from Lakia, getting the best of Boaster. But Odin continues to be a problem.
Shortly lived success, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my god, another 5v3. This is probably about the 4th time. Chronicle does answer back, though, and if they can contact somewhere else, maybe they have a chance of bringing this one back.
They find themselves in these positions a lot.
The problem is, Doug, is that they might have to invest this Killjoy ult, like Alpha's Killjoy ult, just to get the space to get on the site.
Do you not save it for the next round?
I mean, we'll see. I think there's a world in which they use the Killjoy ult if they can't get any kills.
Sure.
And maybe then they invest the Viper's Pit, but if you do that, then Meteor is just going to counter you.
Right.
So you have to, you're absolutely right. You have to find a kill first. An early ult, though, this could be a great opportunity for FNATIC to steal this round away.
Surprised they committed to that there. Chronicle will not find safe exit out. But again, the map is Venn diagrammed. Leo will fall. Now Alphair with op in hand has to sit and wait on the other side as the spike has already been diffused to half. Filling in on the space with no choice but to dig his heels in and try to one against the world, and Alphair cannot. Chicken right now, it's a war of attrition. Who's going to be the one to get antsy first?
Whoa.
Oh, he's not able to land the shot. Tried satcheling away. Patience pays off for Alphair.
So close there.
The Meteor clotheslines him on the other side. And now attention turned towards B. Munchkin trying to reposition the smoke, but he gets tagged, has to take a step back with the Prowler nipping at his heels. Finds safety, finds an exit. That's still Odin in the hands of Lakia. It will fall. Durka wanting to go forward, slams his head on the roof, but it doesn't matter.
Watching here.
The pivot back A will be safe. The spike will go down, and Gen.G are left to figure out how do they win this retake. Down in numbers. Durka weak. I mean, all of them have taken some damage on the side of the attack. Meteor now creeping forward. Munchkin over his shoulder, realizing that things are at least under the illusion of safety. The suck first. The swing out from Durka. He will fall. Are they expecting another? Now attention divided. They're looking on either side, leaving Munchkin on his own. He's got to take the fight to Leo, isolated as best as he can. He's gotten it down to 1. With 3 bullets left and time short, calls Boaster's bluff. Tempting him into the swing, but not able to connect.
That's why you see rotations there.
Yeah, I think they're committing. This is not a fake. This is not playing around the map. And the opener will certainly help. But Meteor playing around the utility as best as he can, trying to be a nuisance, finds a second. 3v3, they continue to slam their face into this site, and the door will swing wide open. Texture go kill.
Yeah, but Durka knows.
It makes sense too, he's 1 point away from having his ult. He's gone on a mission to secure his ult, and that he has.
Remaining.
That will secure the round though. So FNATIC will get to map point. And they're stacking. Every single one of them are here. Lockett with the tap of the door. The spam coming through. His meter swings at just the right time. The hop will not connect, but FNATIC will.
They were ready for that, Doug. They were waiting for it. It didn't happen at the time they thought, but
The call was correct.
yeah, they knew it was a possibility, and that's why the trades went in their favor.
Karn would have to 1v3 to keep this map alive. With an Odin in the hands of Chronicle, no less. All util for the side of the only standing controller.
And they're playing out on top of it, Doug. I love this for FNATIC.
Karn has to check every single angle. That's the thing about rotating over so late is you really have no idea where they could be.
Oh, the Molly too, and Alpha's gonna creep up. This is such a good post plant.
The skid source through, a second smoke used. Alfier punishes at just the right time. FNATIC walk into Gen G's playground and take map 1. The case. They've already gotten U-Haul.
Oh,
But they haven't cleared Munchkin. And Texture over the top, the second kill found. Spam coming through, they haven't even hit the trips.
Down A.
and now everybody from FNATIC is just stuck, but they haven't answered back. These trips are insane, though. There's another one.
Oh, the flash should make it around the corner. Both of them cleared. You mentioned they were stuck,
Player standing.
and they've gotten it down to a 1v1. Oh, the timing. Oh, he's able to pass. There's the tap. Now, running forward, Chronicle, time is of the essence. He's gotten a tap. Can he settle the shots? No!
On the minimap, if you're looking, Karen is a step ahead. He's checked the lurk, but it doesn't matter.
What a shot from Alfier. Lakia can't see a damn thing, but somehow gets it going to Durka anyway. The 2 pistols that remain on the side of Gen G are going to be late to the party. FNATIC have gotten a little bit of space. Wingman goes on a solo mission, and he gets his job done.
Spike planted.
And now Karn with the Sheriff in a 1v3. In the face of all of that weaponry, manages to pick up an Outlaw.
Yeah.
But that's not the weapon he wants in a situation like this.
No, any kill here would be great for him, honestly, but the triple swing, I mean, that okay.
They've got these trips set up, the flash coming through, and they're headed back A.
They had to. That's an opener.
Oh, and they've got the rocket, but it doesn't connect. A little bit of damage dealt, but that's it.
Oh, there's no time.
10 seconds left. They've burned this wick way too low. Forced to sit back and watch.
Spike down A.
With 3 seconds left, they're going to have to frag their way out if they want to do this, and Chronicle just can't. He doesn't get the fight.
I mean,
It's just gotta be-
Munchkin has pushed all the way through this. The hit's gonna come through.
Ult used. Still getting on to first. Durka a second. The nade forcing Karen to get out onto the swing, getting the best of Alfier, but still 10 seconds left. They still haven't gotten the spike down.
Seconds left.
Leo's gonna have to do it on his own. Munchkin spotting him. Karon cleaning him up.
Though.
Well, it's interesting. There's a lot of space that Lucky is taking here, but I think FNATIC have a really good understanding of what the map looks like right now. They get the kill at the beginning. Now they've taken care of the sky, and then the Raise nade came in through TP.
And when you get those 2 entries, you can't help but think that
Right there.
the side of Gen G, they have to rotate 2, maybe even 3 players here.
Right. Which honestly would be correct in this situation.
Yeah, but the utility is just superb right now.
Meteor's in a miserable spot. The spike makes its way all the way across. Durka pushing forward, getting another.
Oh,
Karen running for the fences, trying to find safety. And all he finds is death.
Poor guy. Damn, that was a nice shot.
Snappy on the
planted.
first.
Oh my gosh, that was a headshot.
4 more to be found, though. All he's got is an Outlaw.
Yeah. And the way that FNATIC have been playing these situations, I mean, ever since that potential, 3v2 that they almost lost on Lotus, I mean, they've been pretty dialed in.
Heavy lean this way. Now the flash. There's the ult. Nowhere for him to go. Durka will fall. Very nicely handled by Gen G. Oh, that's not safe. Spotting him, dropping him. Rocket invested. Boaster is left. Took the TP to get to the other side of the map. Meanwhile, Leo able to clean up one more. Alfier inverted! And 2 fall. Landing onto the 3rd is Alfier.
That's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, he was owning last map, but
It's been quiet this map up until that.
what was that?
the lineup and then the third on top of it. If anyone could do it in this map, it would have to be Karen. But now, oh, the info. Karen has to run it down, and Alpha should be able to secure this one.
Matters just a bit more. You got a wall, you're gonna have to deal with the brim smoke and orb and the pit. Karan falls already.
I got you.
Gen.G have timing here if they try to hit this flank, and if there's enough that the defense can do to keep things at bay, this could get messy. There's nobody watching the flank.
Oh,
now
they
Chronicle
have an
having
idea.
to turn around, yeah. He's so close. One found, but Chronicle, the safety valve. That's the pit. That's a weapon upgraded. That's a swing. That's another one found, and now that's a nade.
Down A.
Force and Chronicle to reposition to flip the map.
I imagine Chronicle might even use these Seekers with the way that
30 seconds
Texture has been
left.
playing on this map so far.
Decides that he
Spike
wants to stay.
planted.
Decides to plant the spike. Texture's on the swing. The shots don't connect. Now a flash in his face. Texture tried to dance around it. And that's 3 for the duelist. How do they get past these pesky cages? How do they get past these pesky trips? First one falls, and off of that, they invest the Brim ult. Oh, but Leo gets the best. Leo kills Chronicle. How? A little friendly fire. Now the spike sitting on the other side. Managed to scoop it up. Leo committing to the plan. A 4v4. Munchkin's going to be laid on the rotate while Meteor falls on the other side. Alfier with no HP gets 3. Finally falling. And now Munchkin arrives. They have to flush out behind it, so they don't. Oh, they hit him. Oh, but there's cover. Texture's got him. He's got his back over his shoulder, finally falling.
The flank!
The timing is beautiful. The shots were a little messy, but the pressure has been applied. Leo getting the plant down. Chronicle and Durka trying to keep him back. And Chronicle surrounded, but you don't put Chronicle in a corner, man.
I'm out of stock.
Munchkin, a 1v2, spotting the first. Crosshair behind him the entire way. We're tied at 6. And you see him dancing around the crossfires. Munchkin falls.
That was it?
Alfier holds the line. Gen.G get through relatively unscathed. They all have the numbers here now. But Alfier, again, the reposition is gorgeous. It's beautiful with 10 seconds left. He will get cleared, but it doesn't matter because the snap is that good.
1 enemy.
3 on the round. The 4th falls the pistol the way of FNATIC. Really nice flash. That's a judge. Oh, but Texture had 1-2.
Gone here.
In the face of the flash. Boaster falls. He was in such a good position on the site. But Lakia's timing to swing that out and clear it is perfect. So far, it doesn't seem like the bonus is on the cards, but we'll see if FNATIC can do anything about it. Late rotate out from Meteor. He's gotten so far up. He's gotten behind enemy lines.
He's about to activate.
Leo's unaware. Unless he doesn't clear heaven. He's not going to clear heaven. Leo is dropped down. The fight is on the site. Alfier and Durka get 2, but Durka's going to have to do it by himself. Makes the flash go out, makes the wall go up. The thrash was beautiful. Texture can't own. He's got nowhere to go, but Lakia's got his back. And now Seeker's over the top. Alfier manages to find safety, but swings back into his death. What a round from Gen.G. Just when it looked like Leo was going to be the savior.
Spike planted.
Wall. The timing on this is even better, though. Durka satcheling back. The eye not catching anything, but Leo Singer does. I mean, the round has just gone into chaos. FNATIC are still trying to rotate back over B as the spike is sitting on the ground. It can't be scooped up. It's well out of reach. Now Munchkin taking a step back with a rifle in hand.
He's got the pit.
2 stingers on the other side. Does he invest it? Does he get flooded? He's got to understand there's really no safe time. There's 2 stingers. They're so hard. Almost hits them both, but he's overwhelmed. Gen.G with a little bit longer of a leash, but you're right. It's got to be now. The mobility too much, but Alfier holding the line only gets 3.
30 seconds left.
But that's enough to get him to a competitive spot.
Jeez.
A 2v2 here. Now the pit invested. Leo hunting. He's got to push forward. He's managed to find a window, but he's hunted out. Can Durka clean it up? No! Only one gun was fired. Gen.G have no real idea of what's waiting on the other side, but they decide to strike anyway. Texture with ult in hand. Chronicle cannot get away. But they don't realize Boaster is playing in the smoke right next to them. Texture
Spike planted.
on the other side of the box. Boaster gives a little bit of the space back. Now playing backside. Still has his ult. Leo and Alfie are one away from theirs. They've gotten the spike down. Gen.G doing everything they can to stop this defense, and there it is. The first ult use, trying to funnel him into the crosshairs, and Boaster will fall. But Durka's on the trade, only able to get one though. Alfier's gonna have to do it on his own. A 1v3 with 24 HP. Fully surrounded. Online and invested, the Seekers.
He had to.
Yeah.
They had no info.
Two of them were cleared. There's another one going the other way as Boaster's fallen. Meteor has gotten backside, and now Alfier surrounded with nowhere to go.
30 seconds left.
He's stuck.
The TP's the safety, but can Leo alleviate some of the pressure? Grabs two, and that's a spike!
Spike down A.
Munchkin and Meteor try to stand, but the round has become bedlam. Munchkin with 10 seconds left, grabs the spike,
10 seconds left.
has to run out, no time to think about it. Oh, Puka.
It's perfect.
The flash is so nice. Alfier's got nowhere to go. He was caught up 2-4. And the Seekers were invested as well. Leo backside, doing what he can and finding one. But still, numbers the way of the attack. The rotation coming through for Boaster and Durka. Meanwhile, Chronicle tucked in elbow, trying to stay alive.
Spike planted.
So far, successful. They try to jump out, they try to double face. Boaster just swings his life away, leaving a 4v2. Gen.G within sniffing distance of Breeze, and that will secure it. 13-10, the way of Gen.G, and we're going the distance. And now they've been able to set up behind them. Alfia really far up in halls, overwhelmed. 3 waiting for him on the other side. Durka realizes he's got to get out of here. TP's away, finds safety, and now the dash out from Texture. Greeted by Boaster. Chronicle had played his card just perfectly. He still is getting away with murder. How is he still alive?
Oh my gosh.
A flash swinging around and the potential for another finally. Bested. Leaving it all onto Leo. The first shot is crispy. 2 more to be found though. 1 target spotted. Lachius should be able to stick it all the way, barring some spam from Leo, and the defuse will come through. This is still going to be really tricky to get through.
The clock is running down too low right now. Texture will go for broke. What a kill.
Nade was so nice, but Texture's just ahead of it. You're right, he goes for broke, and he cashes out.
30 seconds left.
Knife there from Chronicles, really nice. Munchkin still playing on the site with the Marshal, or excuse me, a Sheriff, he gets one. The spike is out.
That's round over.
They can't really find an easy way in. Durka does have a gate crash, but that's part of the problem of running a single Yoru, is you don't have another way to go. But that certainly will help things. Munchkin will fall. Durka on the entry gets the best of Meteor. So they will create enough space on the site to get the spike down. The rotation's coming through a little late. That shock dart was from far away.
Chronicle has full utility up though here. He could potentially use a flash for his teammates here. Doesn't look like he'll even need to because Durka is activated and online.
3 on the round. Yeah, but is he going to be able to get past the walls?
Bomb's not down yet.
30 seconds left.
Still plenty of time to stabilize things. Meteor will fall. Munchkin to FNATIC. What a response. Just when it looked like chaos was going to be the problem, FNATIC settle, turn all attention towards B, and execute perfectly.
Karan's dead to rights here. No punish though.
Fortunately for them, Durka's already gone so far up. Only able to get one though. Boaster on the swing will not find success. Up in the hands of Texture, but he's waiting on the other side. He's stuck A. While the spike, although labored, is finally finding some space out onto B. Great shots from Leo.
Okay. Okay, Doug.
I don't know that Texture can really go for this here. They don't have the money.
No, wait. 1v3 with an op?
Planted.
That would be chaotic.
You gotta be careful here too, because the bite mid could be the problem. Locky investing the ult, and there it is, the pressure mid. Karan gets his and then gets away.
If he can get one more, Gen.G have a chance.
But he's surrounded. He's so surrounded, but he still gets another, and now Lakia over the top. Providing cover, 45 HP with the utility out. He will fall. 10 seconds left. FNATIC have managed to find enough space and enough safety to get it down. But now, what? Meteor arrives straight into his death. Again, the money, not great, but they've got to find a way to convert here. Munchkin in the face of two, already tagged by utility. Crosshair cannot snap.
Texture's on an island right here.
Do they realize that it's safe? Do they realize that it's clear? Oh, Lakia destroying Althea there, and now they know Texture's here. Tries to flash as much as he can, and Texture dances in and out of the util. Gets the best of Chronicle and somehow stays alive. 4v3, the way of the defense. The spike's still not planted. Boaster with a pit, but doesn't really have the space to invest it, and Lakia strikes beautifully. Leo cannot find any more success. If he takes this fight, he's by himself.
Oh,
It's traded. Unfortunate for Lakia, but they got what they were looking for.
the problem is Alpha going down early kind of forces you to commit to this B site, and that's what Genji wants.
They've got some presence here. You see the TPs both exchanged.
On this re-hit, there's going to be a suck out of the choke. It's going to be only Durka getting in sight. He will get the entry, though.
That's all FNATIC need.
And he knows.
A second found.
Time to jump.
Last player standing.
They've ripped this site to shreds. And now the loss of Lakia at the beginning of the round feels so much worse.
Exactly where.
Texture strike here.
Look at the ults.
He's creeping forward.
Oh.
He might get away with a whole lot more. He's gotten his one. Doesn't overcommit, doesn't push it. Meanwhile, Chronicle popped the ult. Spike is sitting on the ground. Can Alfear settle the shots? No, not for now. But Genji, seemingly intent on getting to 5. It would have to be Leo and Alfear, who've been good for them all series. The problem is they don't have the spike. They're not anywhere near it. Genji are fully posted up around it. They've got time to slow it down. They've got time to try to catch a one, try to catch an opening. But you see it, Genji are aware to it. You look at the minimap right now, Pings concerned with the flank. Texture's taking the space.
One enemy remaining.
It's just so easy at that point.
Standing ahead.
It's just so simple when you have that big of an advantage.
30 seconds left.
It's just so effortless. Lakia again. Besting Leo like he did Alfear a couple of rounds ago. We'll see what they do here.
This time around, aggression from FNATIC on their pistol. I like that.
And of course it's Alfear. Has to be Alfear. Boaster's doing his best to keep them in it as well. A little bit of presence found, understanding there's Hall's threat. This pistol is just so chaotic. It's so messy. Spike is sitting out on the site with no real way to pick it up. It's got to be Munchkin, but they know where he is. A dart in his lap. The Shock buying space, buying time. Leo patient with it, not forcing the matter whatsoever. That heady angle is so difficult to hit.
Yeah. Two players are down low here, though. It's not over yet.
Munchkin's got 10 HP, man.
And FNATIC are so spread. If he does this correctly, I mean, he has a real chance.
But I don't know, honestly,
30
man. They've
seconds
got
left.
everything considered. Look at where they're facing.
Oh,
Every single one of them.
it's not ones anymore, Doug.
No.
Is he gonna get hard cleared? Is he gonna find the timing on Munchkin?
It was for the wall. That's what they were calling for.
He needs to get out of there.
Should be able to TP away, but he stays just a little bit too long. Trades his flash for his life. Texture, though, falling on the other side will keep things competitive and keep them equal. Genji with full intentions towards B. Meteor using his drone to do his job. Chronicle filling in on the space behind it. He might be able to get ahead of this. I don't think they know where he is. Oh, he's able to cut him off, but the dart gives him away. Now the flash on the swing, but they played anti. That was so beautiful. Leo in a 1v4.
Spike planted.
They're weak, though. A weapon upgraded. And now potentially saved.
That's why the AWP is gonna be so good in this series. Oh, barely gets out alive.
30 HP.
Oh,
Excuse me?
the dart was so good.
Boaster and Leo both striking. Now Texture flashed. Alfir with the classic.
Spike down B.
Numbers away at the defense with the weaponry. So formidable on the attack side. Texture pushing forward. 71 HP. Gets the best of Chronicle.
He's robotic.
He's going to have to do it again, though. Munchkin committing to the plant, finding success.
This is such a hard retake right now for FNATIC. They're both stuck. Info going the way of Gen G.
How long until Leo's dart? I don't know if there's going to be enough time to wait for it. Texture gets tagged. A pitch high and inside to back him off the plate. And now Munchkin on the swing. Ah, he's been caught. He's been spotted. Now Texture's left his devices. Left to be the hero. A tap, an updraft, a threat. Boaster with the shots, as FNATIC will get their 10. Keep an eye on the minimap. Karin on a late flank.
Portal closed.
They've got the pit. Leo's down. That's big. That's a big piece of utility if you want to try to get through this pit. Not having a drone, not having a dart.
Yeah, you gotta face check it.
Oh, and they're having to face check. Main.
Oh!
Locky was there to greet. That almost happened again. But this time Munchkin able to get away. Finding comfort in the pit. Finding safety as the spike ticks away. Time is short. It is of the essence. Chronicles left on the outside looking in. That's another round the way of Gen G. Into the smoke he goes, and Alfir stuck on the other side. Meteor can't see a damn thing, trying to navigate all the utility, finally striking on Alfir. But Dirk on the trade.
Down B.
Here.
Ult invested 11 HP. The spike on the site, but I don't think he realizes that Munchkin's playing behind him still. Dirk is in such an awkward position. He's got nowhere to go, and he's dealt with assassination style.
30 seconds left.
Gen G again with the numbers advantage, and FNATIC again forced to save.
Gen G are so hard to deal with on this attacking side. I mean, just the layers and layers of utility. That being said, Durka, he's getting activated down halls. He might find a window, an opportunity, but Texture is going crazy. It might be too late. And the jump spot, are you?
They just know. They've got everything
Spike
considered,
planted.
everything calculated. And even the updraft over the top for Durka to have to pick. There's no good option.
Just
One
smothering.
enemy remaining.
Everyone dropping like flies for FNATIC.
As Durka takes a step back, but he's got to dig his heels in. It's Alfir who does, at least for one. How much more can they find as Karin sloops the net, gets behind enemy lines, and they punish. Rolling FNATIC once more. Leaving Boaster stunned. How have they gotten to this point? No time to answer that, though. He's got a 1v3. He's got to try to clutch.
Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining.
He's gotten it down to one. Can the captain for FNATIC win this round? Stop the bleeding. The snap onto the one. He hasn't connected. Another tap.
Toxin screen down.
Munchkin, patient. That's the second time he's gotten away with it. Will he be able to get away with it a third? Boaster's gotten it to half. 9 bullets left. The onus on Munchkin, and he wins the duel out. They're gonna slam into this, and Boaster's here on the other side. Patient on the first. The dash is there. The knives come through, and now high ground. But Alfir plucks him out of the sky. So does Leo. 5 HP as he stays alive.
One enemy
Munchkin will fall. The guns come through. We're tied once more.
Does Durka go for this little off angle? Does he peek on a timing? Oh, he goes down to Texture.
He's caught. Now it's on Alfir to try to rotate back again by himself. No real help. Cannot steady the crosshair. Gen G have so much control over the site, and it's only gotten worse now that the wall goes up.
Scanning ahead.
Boaster has to find the timing, but Munchkin's already looking back.
Yeah, he's just gonna get clothesline, man. That bullet's going right into
30
his
seconds
ear.
left.
This has to be a save.
Spike planted.
They're too far up, though. I don't think there's any room for them to get out.
Ends of the round, we haven't seen this at all.
Oh, and Alfir didn't see it either. Never had a shot. Can Durka steady the waters? No, he falls. Gen G's attack half has been beautiful. And in what looks like the last round, that might have been their best call of them all. The Cosmic Divide goes up, Chronicle goes down. Leo and Boast are forced to go in aggressively. No armor on either. Gen G finishing touches on this, barring a miracle. Can Boaster and Leo extend? No, no, they cannot. Boaster's put in a corner and he will fall. Gen.G pick up right where they left off. Group stages, playoffs, it doesn't matter.